how can you like have the face to like go around and people know that you've done that?
Exactly.
Like it, to me, that's, your morals are just not straight.
Exactly.
If you're making so much money that you don't even, you're selling your soul a bit for money.
Is, yeah.
They don't see it like that.
Yeah, that's a
once a lot
problem.
of money comes into it,
they don't care. They only see the money. They see it as it's just a business. It has nothing to do with how I am as a person. You know, all that.
Yeah.
I had a dream and I was only 5.
Welcome back, guys, to the third episode of the podcast. I am your host, Lukextreme, and today we have Pan. Welcome back.
What's up, people?
Well, good. Feeling good today?
Feeling good indeed.
We're going to get into the questions. They're going to be a bit juicy, as you know, because this is the Extreme podcast. Of course, it has to be like this. Right, let's get into the first question of the day. Do you think that the normalization of OnlyFans and the sexualization of women is good or bad?
That's an interesting question. Personally, I think that, there's loads about that, really. I don't know if there really is a normalization. Oh, there's a cat in here. Cat and dog fight. Is that a random cat? Right, that is an interesting question. I mean, I wouldn't personally say that there has been a normalization of it. I think because if there was a normalization of it, I think everyone would be doing it, and everyone would think it's cool and okay. But you know, it's very clear that certain people, especially women who are females, let's say, who are good looking, they tend to use OnlyFans for, you know, making a lot of money, and some of them make a hell of a lot of money.
That's very true, yeah.
I mean, I guess there might be men too. I don't know if there's men who do it more.
It's female dominated
it
mainly,
seems
but
to be,
there are men
exactly,
that do it as well.
Exactly. So a lot of sort of very good looking women tend to have links to get there and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think, I do think a lot of people do still frown upon it, even women, you know. I think they look at it and think, you know, from a moral standpoint, you know, you're kind of almost selling yourself, your body to viewers, you know, and people obviously take it to a more extreme than that, and they even sleep together and things like that on OnlyFans, which, you know, each to their own, and people make a lot of money out of it and they're happy. But like, you know, I just don't see how your life can be, you know, sure, you might have money and things like that, but you know, how serious can people really take you when they know that's what you do?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and how can you have a proper life? The thing is, there's people who do still find partners who like them and they put up with it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Is
as well.
the truth.
I've seen a lot of people that just don't care.
Yeah, which is bizarre to me. Again, I just, you know, I wouldn't understand that.
I can't.
But the thing is, you know, you get people like that, people like Lily Phillips or that other girl, I forgot her name, who have slept with however many men a day.
Something like that.
Sophie
Rain. Sophie Rain, that was the one.
No. Sophie Rain is like, makes the most amount of money, I think, on OnlyFans. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the details behind it. The only thing I've ever seen on Instagram is like something come up where it says she's made $40 million for the year.
That's crazy.
That's insane. And she's what, only like 20 years old.
Yeah.
So like, that's crazy to me that, you know, you can make $40 million out of selling yourself and your body. I mean, to be fair, you also got to have some sort of a business mind to be able to do that.
Yeah.
There's probably maybe better looking women than Sophie Rain on there, but somehow she's managed to be able to make an extraordinary amount of money.
Yeah.
About going back to the whole thing I was saying about Lily Phillips and all of them who have slept with 100 people, 100 men or 1,000 men a day, like that to me is like, how can you